Yeah, dude. Sweet.
Alright.
Audio is a cool word. Look, it's a cool. It's spelled crazy, dude.
You think so?
Audio. That sounds like a name.
Never really thought about it like that.
Be like, what up? I'm Audio Mackenzie.
Welcome back to the podcast, Beanie Boys Being Blunt. DJ, spin that shit.
Yeah. Hey. It's the morning. It is the morning. There's lots of sleepy boys in the house 'cause it's the morning. We woke up to give you a podcast 'cause you asking for it. And that's all we're gonna do 'cause it's a goddamn morning. Hi, today.
Welcome back to
Welcome
the
back.
podcast.
It's
Beanie
10:29.
Boys Being Blunt, where we smoke a blunt, we be blunt, and it lasts as long as it takes you
At home.
to smoke a blunt. My name is Thad B. This is Cameron McKenzie.
That is me.
That's Joe Bruno over there on the
Make some
ones and twos.
noise
Make
for
some
Joe
noise
Bruno.
for Joe Bruno.
We'll get to stuff in a minute, but you know what time it's for. It's time for new jokes. I think I stole the coin the other day and tried to use it as a ball marker. This is time for new jokes. Ha,
Did you
ha,
really?
ha.
Dude, that was a nice coin.
Yeah, no, I'll find it again. You got a quarter? Yeah. Well, I was golfing. I was like, I need something to mark my ball.
Dude, you got hella coins, Joe.
Jeez. You got a coin
Damn,
purse?
bro.
Yeah, you got.
Fuck.
You probably heard that on the audio.
Bro's got change on him.
Oh, you just threw it. The origin from the light, so like I couldn't see. That was crazy. It's like throwing football at night with your dad, and he's like, I can't see it anymore. We have to go inside.
I'll be heads, you'll be tails.
Yeah, as usual. Also, just realized what we're going to talk about today. Our show.
It's tails. No, we're
Tails.
going to keep that a secret
Oh.
until we fucking figure it out.
Well, what about the other thing we talked about? How we're going to, like, rebrand.
We can, I mean, I was thinking we
You
just,
said tails?
I think we just spring it on them, but now
Oh.
you kind of just
Oh,
spilled
I
everything.
didn't spill anything.
So, just
My
told
tea
him,
is still
hey, this next guy coming to the stage just fucking spilled the beans. But, you know, I didn't even want the fucking beans anyways. Give it up for Cameron McKenzie.
Thank you, Sleepy Dad. If you hire a videographer for your proposal, like, and then you propose and they say no, you still have to post the video. I want to see the heartbreak. I want to see the sadness on your face. I want to see everyone else kind of laughing in the background. I need all of it. 'Cause, like, you went through all that trouble. Unless it's a fake one. I don't want to see the fake ones. I don't like seeing that as a prank. I want real, authentic tears from someone who gave their whole life to someone and then they say no. I might be going through
Jesus
something.
Christ. God damn.
I'm trying to be smarter with my money, and like be more financially like mature.
Fiscal.
Yes, good word. Yeah. So I'm going to invest in an above ground pool.
That's so smart.
Let me tell you, $299 for 104 days of summer vacation. That is good for my mental health. That's
There's
an investment.
104 days summer vacation.
Thank you for getting that
School
reference.
comes around just to end it.
I told that in Greeley, and one girl laughed at that line, and I was like, "You watched Phineas and
Phineas and
Ferb.
Ferb,
Good for
dude.
you, dude.
That's my shit.
You can give me the light."
Alright.
My roommate walks around like without a shirt on, like Marty does. Like he's a bigger dude, like he's got muscles and shit. And like when I walk around shirtless, like it looks like I'm shirtless. Like you just see like my like bones and shit. Like you can see it. But like
Yeah.
when a big muscular guy is shirtless, it looks like they're still wearing a shirt. Like there's like the size is still like me
No,
in a
it's
sweater.
definitely a little bit more natural.
It's like if I'm wearing a sweater,
Yeah.
I look the same as a muscular guy without a shirt on. But then if I'm just like a bag of fuck, and I have muscles, I'm just not supposed to be this tall. So I just look like a lean bag of bones, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I really wish that I could wear no shirt. So
Cameron McKenzie, everybody, wishes
you.
he could be shirtless, and he hates that you have a happy relationship.
yeah, I'm pretty pissed. I should go to the gym.
He got laid though,
Yeah, that's cool.
so
That was pretty
that's
neat.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're rebranding.
We don't have to talk.
I guess we're fucking rebranding.
Well, it's not even like that
just
crazy.
a surprise.
It's not even anything crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you'll fucking see it if you
Yeah.
keep up with the podcast.
If you pay attention.
At this point, if you keep up with the podcast, fucking, like, go back to school.
Yeah, honestly. We've had some people come up and be like, we've seen every episode. I'm like, you should stop doing that.
Yeah, like,
Sparse them out.
I really do appreciate the support. I
Honestly,
really do.
You guys are great.
And it's just wild that there's people that actually watch this shit.
Yeah, and enjoy it.
I don't know. If those Indian people are still watching too, fucking
Yeah, shout out.
Alu, you know?
Yeah, that's a phrase.
Akbar is the second part.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are they Muslim
Or is it
Indians?
all one word?
Allahu Akbar?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Clip that.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah, Thad and I golfed last week in Pueblo. And
Hit terrible.
hit terrible. I had just come off a really good round of golf. Thad's been playing. We've been playing good golf pretty recently. And then, boy,
No, we haven't.
We
no,
have not been playing
we're still
No.
fucking shitty at
We are
golf, dude.
bad.
We're terrible at golf.
We're consistent though.
So honestly, wasn't super surprising.
No, it kind of was though.
But I mean, every once in a while, you know, you wake up and you're like, today's my day.
Oh yeah,
Today I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna fucking grab some testes and fucking,
like a doctor doing a physical.
I'm gonna fucking squeeze the testes of the world.
Durning cough.
And then you realize you're in Pueblo and you hit an 8 on hole 1 and it's like,
we both sliced into houses.
man, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah, it was a lot of
I
like
th-
we just fucked.
I don't want to be a big golf guy anymore. I don't.
Are you done?
No. I'm not done. But I think, you know, like
You gonna slow
I
down?
may start like just doing like pickleball or some shit. Like
No.
pickleball's tight, dude. I love
It is
pickleball.
tight, but it's too trendy.
It's like miniature tennis.
It's like ping pong and tennis had a child.
Dude, like if you put like a small person on a tennis court, like they're
Yeah.
probably not going to do well. You know what I mean?
Put them
'Cause
on a pickleball court.
they got to run so far around.
It is tough.
But if you put them on a pickleball court, it's like tennis for them.
It is like
you know?
tennis.
So I think like
It's a
I
game
get
for
a
little
little
people.
I get a little midget partner and fucking go play some pickleball.
I went to college with a little person who's the best skateboarder I've ever met in my life. But everything was so fast. To be like, he'd do a kickflip and it was so quick because he didn't get that far off the ground. I was like, holy shit, that's impressive, dude. He was cool.
Dude, how much do they weigh?
He was a dense dude.
Yeah.
Pretty dense.
Well, they
Well,
got
he was muscular, too.
They
He's
got
really
pretty
strong.
big heads.
Well, yeah, that's their
Is
whole
that their whole
It's they're
thing?
disproportionate when they're born. Their head is like normal size and then their body
That's
just
their
goes
whole
into it.
thing?
Yeah. They don't have any other, like,
So they just come out
disabilities.
with a miniature body.
Yeah, basically. They're just like a small version. It's like when Mario eats a certain type of
I
mushroom.
don't know, dude. They always make me feel better about how my knees look. You know what I mean? 'Cause they're like, I seen, yeah, you see them walking around, and it's like,
Sure.
what?
Yeah, it's like you look at a baby's knees. Like just all those rolls.
I don't really look at babies too often. I don't know what a baby's
What?
knees look
I
like.
used to look at babies more. They're pretty hilarious.
That seems weird, dude. That seems
Nah, it'd be weird to
fucking
be like
weird,
looking at a
dude.
toddler. A baby's fun.
I
It's just fat
usually
rolls.
like if
They look
it's
like that.
usually I don't look at children.
They're
Mainly
they're
high
really-
schoolers scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, they
first of
do.
all, and then
I don't know what they're thinking.
like middle schoolers and below, like I just don't see too many of them.
No, I don't think a middle schooler has ever made eye contact with me. I don't know if I've ever done the same.
Well, they're all autistic at one point.
That's what 7th grade is, I'm pretty sure. Nice. That's a hangover burp.
Yeah.
That-
No, high schoolers do scare the shit out of me though.
Were
but
you
they
scared
just
of high
don't-
schoolers when you were in high school?
No, I was a fucking beast in high
When you
school.
were a
dude.
freshman, did the seniors feel like grown ass men? Did they look
No,
like
but I
grown men?
do. Instead of that in high school, I remember that in elementary school.
Mm.
Like when I was in kindergarten and like the 5th graders would walk around, I'd be like,
Oh,
"Holy shit, they're big!
Yeah, that guy's probably got his truck parked
Yeah.
outside.
My God,
Yeah.
when's the beard coming in, guy?"
Hey, you got off-campus lunch there,
Yeah,
pal?
what the fuck?
Hey, you teacher?
No, but then high school came around. I was 9th grade, and like there were seniors, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Fucking, what's a
Yeah.
senior gonna do, dude?"
I realized when like I crossed one up in basketball, I was like, oh, these are just
Yeah,
goofy
dude.
dudes.
They're
But then
just-
when I was in 8th grade,
They're
a lot of the seniors
bigger.
had like goatees.
They're
And I was like,
bigger
"They're
for
big
sure.
boys."
They're definitely like larger humans than
Yeah.
like 9th graders, but
Well, I was like this size as a senior and an 8th grader, so it was like
Jesus Christ,
I had like a full beard and everything.
what's wrong with you?
I was stupid in first grade, man. I got held back.
I was bigger than I am right now as a high schooler.
You were in good shape, eh?
No, yeah, I was just playing sports and then
Had dreads.
yeah, and then I didn't have dreads
that-
in
that
high
was
school.
later.
That
You
was
said long hair.
that was part of my college druggy phase.
Nice.
And then I had long hair junior and senior year. And
Did you skip class a lot? Did you go to high school where you could skip class?
nah, dude, I went to all my classes. I was a good fucking student, man.
Yeah.
I like got the 4.0 and shit.
You got a
Like
4?
yeah, dude. I mean
Yeah.
with honors weighted classes, so like if you take
You had a 3.
the honors out of it, I had a 3, yeah.
I
But
had a 3.3. No honors.
you really? Yeah, dude. It was
Only senior
it
year.
was tight. Like with the honors, I was like, well, fuck it. Like I just did
I'm
I
honorable.
did perfect. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mom, Dad, I'm perfect.
That
I'm
was
the
only-
perfect son.
That was only like senior year though.
Yeah.
Before that, I wasn't very good. It's 'cause I started taking Adderall, dude.
Yeah.
I got prescribed. No, so I got fucking caught smoking weed
Right.
for the first time, like 7 years ago, actually, on July 4th.
Oh, damn.
And
What a bummer on Independence
dude,
Day.
yeah, I remember it every day.
That's
'Cause
not very
I
independent.
I
of you.
go to the same house that I was at every single year. And it's just
when
like,
you got caught.
dude, yeah. And then it's funny 'cause at that same house, like 2 years after I got caught, I gave everybody edibles and they like started throwing up and shit. And I was like, some things will never change.
Dude, that's a fucking
man,"
weed
you know?
menace.
But no, yeah, I got caught smoking weed like 7 years ago. And my parents were like, "Fucking, what's wrong with you? We're gonna send you to rehab." And I was like, "Okay, chill out. Like
Yeah.
rehab's a little much."
Yeah, that's for
So
actors who are
then,
stressed.
yeah, dude. So then they were like, "Okay, well then you're at least doing like therapy."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fucking fine." So then I did
love
therapy.
talking.
And I fucked with my therapist all the time, dude. I fucking love doing that. But he was like, "Dude, you got ADD, like, or ADHD, like, bad. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you like a prescription for Adderall." And I was like, "Dude, I heard about that drug."
You're like, I get a drug from a doc?
Wait a second. And I started taking that shit, and it sucked 'cause I wanted to be like a big rebel boy. But then I would take it, and I'd be like, "I have nothing to do. I'm gonna write an essay."
Damn, it just
Yeah,
made you
dude.
efficient.
Yeah, bro. So then, like, all of senior year, I was just fucking, like, I did my homework in class before the class ended.
Yeah, I was that way
And-
too.
Yeah, and just fucking grinded it out.
I don't remember doing homework at home. I don't think I did.
Yeah, dude.
I just had we have a study hall, and I was like, that's an hour to do everything, and then I don't have to do it when
Yeah, dude.
I am
Well,
out of
why
here.
would I want to do it at home?
Yeah.
'Cause then you have, like, sports practice and shit,
I had
too.
theater practice and sports practice every day after school. I didn't get home till 8 or 9. I was like, what the
Theater
fuck?
practice.
I was like High School Musical.
What did you guys do in theater practice?
Well,
Like,
if
just get
you're
ready
doing
for
a
your next play?
Yeah, you're either doing like set stuff or costume stuff or like learning lines or rehearsing. So like it was like 3 hours a night
Mhm.
for 2 months. You're just there rehearsing, and I'm like, this is bullshit.
And then you had basketball practice after that?
I would have basketball before. So I have
Damn.
basketball, and then I'm worn out, and then I have to go act with a bunch of high schoolers that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like Oscar worthy because your boy was good.
The
I was
one
in serious plays.
the one high schooler that knew what he was
I know,
doing.
I knew it because I was
Yeah.
19 years old. I knew what I was doing. I was in the diary
Because
of
you're acting with 14-year-olds.
Yeah, dude. I was just a grown ass man.
You're like, fucking grow up, freshie.
yeah, I'm in the community theater. I was in the Diary of Anne Frank play, and it wasn't like funny, obviously, because it's not like a comedy. But and none of us made it funny, except there was one guy in it who could not pronounce the word Auschwitz.
Auschwitz.
He said it with an accent every time, but he wasn't talking in an accent for the play. He would
That's
just go
funny as
like,
fuck.
He's like, they took the so-and-so's to Auschwitz. I had a bunch of friends that came to the play, like 10 friends, and they all laughed every time he said Auschwitz. And I was like, you guys can't laugh at Auschwitz anymore.
Dude,
I was cast as the fat guy who ate all the food. Too.
Damn, dude. Were
And
you
I was
fat?
like, no. I was like, there's a fat guy in this play, and I have a fucking
Dude, I
pillow
think
in
it
my
would be
head.
I think it would be wrong of like the teachers though to be
to
like,
pick the fatty.
yeah,
yeah,
to
yeah.
just be like, hey, you're gonna play a fat kid
Yeah.
'cause you're
Hey,
fat.
Casey Smith, if you're listening, and I know you are, you should have been Mr. Pooty, not me, bro.
Casey Smith.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine too.
Damn.
He was a big boy. He's built like a fridge.
Is
Hell
he
of a football
Is
player.
he still fat so?
No, he's just like he was built like a fullback,
Oh.
and he's like
Oh, so just big boned.
big bone, but he was kind of a big bellied dude, and you get around. He was cute, round face. Everyone had a friend that looked like him in high school.
So he's not still fat.
No, I haven't seen him in a while. I
Casey.
doubt he's thin.
Casey, hit us up. Send us your nudes, dude.
Casey Smith, hit us up, dude.
Yeah,
Send us your
dude.
nudes.
Send us your fucking nudes, dog.
Were you ever in a play?
No, I did a performance choir though.
Right, you were a choir boy.
Yeah.
What was your favorite song?
It was like
525,600 minutes. 525,000. So yeah.
Isn't that from The Office?
It's from Rent.
Oh.
They do sing it in the office.
Yeah.
Isn't that from The Office? Sort of.
Let's see. Well, so I only did it for like a semester 'cause it was like required that we had to take like. So
Drama
it was
or
either
choir?
like theater or choir or like band or something.
Mm.
So I just did Thorsman. That was the name of our group.
The Thorsman?
Thorsman.
Thorsman.
'Cause our mascot was Thor,
Oh, right. You goes
the
with
Discovery
the lightning.
Canyon Thunder.
Oh, sorry. Thunder.
And
Big noise.
mascot
not
was
scary.
Thor, so we were the Thorsmen. And it was just me and a bunch of fucking gay dudes. And they they fucking did choir all the time.
They loved it.
And then I showed up and I was like, dude, I've only played sports my whole life. Like, you guys are gonna have to teach me some shit.
It's like a movie.
But then,
Did
like,
you
I
come
wasn't,
around?
I wasn't like very like rebel about it. Like, I feel like everybody else,
It wasn't very Hollywood.
like if a football player showed up to the class, he'd be like, fuck it, I'm not singing.
yeah,
fuck
it's like a
that.
jock playing ballet.
But I showed up and I was like, all right, listen, I'm not gonna like be gay, but like
But I'll be flamboyant.
I wanna learn. You know what I mean?
But I'm here to learn.
But I wanna fucking sing. So then like they taught me how to sing and shit. You got it.
Yeah.
So you do.
You're a very open-minded human being.
Ooh. Yeah, dude.
It's funny singing and sucking dick is the same motion.
Well, that's why I quit.
Realized that you were like, they're turning me.
But then we none of my football buddies knew I was in choir. So then we did like the Veterans Day parade or assembly or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
For all
it's
those
like,
veterans in high
they
school.
were like, now welcome the Thorsmen. And like I was sitting with all my football buddies and I was like, yeah, I got a blast. Like, and then I went down and sang all the fucking military songs.
yeah.
But
Army,
but my
Navy,
favorite one,
Coast
dude.
Guard, Air Force.
my favorite one was there was like a concert for all of the different like choirs and bands in our school.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and we got to do a part of it, and we sang What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. And it was he was like before he was like, you guys gotta like dance around, otherwise it's gonna be weird if you don't.
That's true.
And I was like, that's totally true. So I fucking went all out. And then I turn around and nobody else is fucking
the only one
dancing, dude.
dancing.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. And then like there's a part in the song where it's just kind of like riffs for a second. So like I just went out and hung out with my mom, and it was like super cute.
That's cute.
And but so I made the most out of my choir
Yeah, yeah.
experience.
It sounds like you
But-
did. I like that you went in with an open mind.
Yeah.
You're like, guys, I'm not going to be gay after this, but I'm going to sing.
Yeah, dude.
I want to learn. I want to learn.
I want to learn. Like, I'm not gonna be gay, but I want to learn. That's what I said.
That's so funny. That's a. I'm not going to be gay, but I'm going to learn.
Well, it was a bunch of dude. My teacher was gay too. Like, it was literally a bunch of fucking gay people.
Nice.
Like a bunch of
Just a
gay
very
dudes.
positive class.
The Thor's men, more like the fucking Thor's gays. I don't know.
That was good. You should workshop that one.
I'm
That's a
so
good one.
hungover. I can't.
I forgot you did choir. That's funny. Did
Yeah,
you have to wear
man.
like certain things when you had performances?
Yeah,
like
so
like a yellow polo.
we had a purple polo and black
Why
pants.
is it always polos?
I don't know.
Can't
We
it just
looked,
be like a black tee?
we looked sharp.
Sure.
We looked sharp. But besides that, I never done any performance in my life until stand-up comedy.
That was it.
Yeah,
You never
that's
got on
the
stage?
only like performance side.
No, I did theater for 7
No,
years.
I did like the senior talent show.
What'd you do?
I lip synced "Love Yourself" by Justin Bieber,
Wow.
and then I had to have a talent too.
That
We had to
wasn't a
do a song, and then we had to do a talent, and then we had to do an interview.
Oh wow.
So that was my song, and then my talent was I changed into like a bro tank, and then I went out on stage, and I just stood there for like 2 minutes with some sunglasses on, and then I just peck popped one time and left, and that was it, dude. And then like for the interview, they like asked me.
Hilarious.
They asked me a bunch of questions, and I just like made them all dark, and that was probably like the first
origin of
time.
your comedy.
That was the first time that I was probably like, yo, I should fucking be Bill Burr. You know,
I'm gonna be him.
I'm gonna be just like this guy.
I'm gonna be Bill Burr.
Then I fucking lost because of the interview.
Too dark.
Dude, there was one
Sir,
guy's
you're not Bill Burr.
one guy's talent was he just pulled out like a table and just started setting up dominoes and then just knocked them all over in a row and then left. And I was
Did it
like,
work?
he's the one that won. And I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
It's not even a talent. It's just he took the time.
Yeah. And then somebody's lip sync song was that da-na-na-na-na-na tequila, and that's all they had to say. The whole time they were just standing there, and then they would just go tequila.
That's
It was
hilarious.
crazy. Bless you, dude.
I'm real sneezy.
There's
cat hair over here.
lots of hair.
I did theater for 7 years.
That's
Middle
crazy.
school and high school.
That was a
That's why I
big
have
part
good
of your
stage
life.
presence.
That
It was
a big
huge.
part of your life.
It was baseball, basketball, and theater was it.
I don't know where I got my stage presence from.
I think you're just confident.
I think I'm just curious. I think
Yeah.
like the choir thing. I just want to learn.
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
you saw it and you're like, that looks cool, and like
Yeah.
it just clicks that in your brain.
Yeah.
I didn't think about ever doing stand up though, growing up.
Me neither. Never.
I didn't think I was funny enough,
knew-
or I didn't think people like.
Were
me
you never like
to do
class
it.
clown?
I was.
Yeah, I was
But
class clown all the
I
time.
was most sarcastic because I wasn't crazy. I just said shit. I was tired and I said.
You
stuff.
give off like kid with attitude vibes in high school.
It's funny. I was a lot happier in high school.
Really?
Yeah. All my sadness started as adult.
Yeah.
But I was apparently just full of energy and very happy and just
Yeah.
noisy. But I wasn't like rambunctious. I wasn't like bouncing off the tables.
Yeah.
But I would like make. This is funny. My mom worked in Virginia at this place where like underprivileged kids or like kids that had trouble with the law would like come to learn school stuff. So like she was with a lot of dangerous kids, and then I got sent to the principal at my school,
Oh no.
and then my parents got called,
Oh,
and then my dad shows up, my mom shows up,
terrifying moment.
and my mom is pissed because my mom had a really rough day at work.
Oh,
So
shit.
the principal comes up and he goes, "Hey, your son," or the teacher goes, "Hey, your son was being really distracting in class." And my mom's like, "What did he do?" Because she's just done.
Get to the point.
Yeah, she's like ready to spank me, and I'm like, "Fuck." She was like, he was making faces at all the girls and like making them laugh, just like being a little disruptive. And then she was like, "Did he stop when you asked him to stop?" And then the teacher's like, "Yeah, he was very respectful. He just stopped right then." And my mom was like, "I had a knife pulled on me today. Shut up, woman." And then just walked out. And my dad was like, "We'll talk to him later." Yeah, but my mom was like, "Yo."
Why'd you get to the principal's office for that
I
shit,
don't know,
dude?
It was a dumb little school. I got
That's
detention for
stupid.
sagging my pants too, and I was like, I'm trying to be a
Nah, I
little
get-
hood.
I
rat,
get
you know what I'm
that,
saying?
dude. I get that. Start sagging your pants. There goes the neighborhood. You know what I
Honestly,
mean?
yeah, I was living in the neighborhood that none of my friends wanted to come to from my school. They were like, "We don't go there," and I was like, "Why? That's where I live."
We don't go there no more.
I was like, "That's where I live, bro." And they're like,
Yeah, dude.
"That's where they live."
That's where
And I was like,
Johnny used to live too.
Yeah.
And Johnny's not with us anymore.
Johnny don't- yeah, he got lost in that neighborhood.
yeah,
forever.
yeah, dude. That's
That's where
crazy,
the-
man.
That's where the not white people live. And I'm like, I live there.
When was it?
It was like 2004.
When you when was it when you were like, fuck it, I'll try to stand up. Like I'm
like
funny enough to try
actually
to stand up.
thinking I could do it. I was 24 and I was dating this girl.
And
I
that's the first time you went to a mic?
No, I didn't go. Well, I did. I went to a mic when I was with her, but I hung out with her at a bar all the time because she worked at a bar. And I was just like that guy at the end that like everybody knew, and I would just roast everyone and just make people laugh. And I was like writing material and I didn't notice it. And then I was like, huh.
Writing
then
shit down.
Yeah, and then I would like did a mic because my friend Dakota in the Some Beaches, the band,
Right.
he
I've heard
brought
of
me
him.
out
Yeah.
to open mics, and he was like, "Tell jokes." And I was like, "Okay."
Tell
He was like, "You're fucking funny," because I wanted to do music, but he's like, "I don't think you're gonna do music. You can't play."
That's cold.
Well, we talked all the time, but I was like, "You're right though," because I don't play an
Yeah.
instrument and like I don't sing
Yeah.
like that. I mean, I sang last night at Looney's.
Fall
"Fall for You" by Secondhand Serenade. You put that song on.
People were falling in love with you,
I'm,
dude.
apparently, dude, married people. You want to tell jokes?
Yeah, how much time?
You got a couple minutes?
Yeah, I only got a couple jokes.
All right, word. I am your hostess with the mostest this evening. We got a real special treat. He flew all the way here from Albania. Was doing a show out there. Pretty crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a problem though because he showed up. There was only 2 people in the audience and they weren't ready for it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is Thad B.
Hey, yo. I'm Thad B. That's the first one. I live with 2 gay dudes, so I'm pretty fucking progressive. I chose to do it too, just so you guys know. But no, it's pretty cool. Living with 2 gay dudes is tight. It's kind of like just living with your parents again, though. You know what I mean? 'Cause like they won't let me leave the house looking like shit. They're like, "Is that what you're wearing?" And I'm like, "No." What?
Are you just getting something into your car?
I don't know. Is it what I'm wearing? Is it? Yeah, dude. Okay.
It was my choice.
Yeah, I get so much shit because I'm Indian, like always. Like the fucking dude. I mean, this is like not part of the joke, but like I'm waiting for the Indians' Lives Matter movement, dude.
You waiting for the brown?
We've had black, we've had Asian, like we've had Jew, like
It's got to be time. For the brown people.
it's gotta pop up eventually, and I feel like
There's a billion
low
of you.
key the Indians have been so oppressed for so long.
Honestly.
Like, the British just fucked us up, left us there, and then we're
And that was like the
focused on their
1900s.
shit.
That was
Yeah.
pretty fucking recent.
But I mean, that's not part of the joke. But
That's
I
a
mean,
PSA. Be nice to Indians.
yeah, I do get so much shit. Like, the stereotypes never stop. Like, pretty recently, I went on a boat for the first time. It was fucking awesome. I loved being on this boat, so I took a little Instagram story, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I feel like Gilligan for real, man." And then my buddy swiped up, and he was like, "More like Life of Pi," and I was like, "Jesus fucking Christ, dude! Like, it's not even the same kind of boat."
There's no cat on this.
Yeah, dude.
don't
Like,
have
what
a
are you
tiger?
talking? I was tripping pretty hard, and I think I may have seen an animal or two, but like,
M. Night Shyamalan was there.
yeah, but it wasn't.
Anyway, Brown Lives Matter.
There's a big political. This will be the last one I do. There's a big political divide in Colorado, and it's super easy to spot. And like the one that I always notice is like Denver and Colorado Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Like Denver is super left,
Sure.
and Colorado Springs is super right. And it's like funny just seeing the difference. Like the other day, Denver was having their Pride Parade.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody went up there and shit. But it's funny because like Colorado Springs was like so far right that they were like, "Oh, you're having a pride parade? Guess what we're gonna fucking do? Motorcycles downtown." Like fucking we're gonna do flips on bikes, okay?
Yeah. We
Fucking-
had a motocross.
This is
event.
America still. Yeah, dude. It's just funny seeing that fucking like big contrast. Like, oh, you got pride, we got fucking dudes
You
with
got
helmets.
we got diesel engines.
Yeah, dog. We're killing the atmosphere. Fuck you.
Yeah, you kidding me?
Yeah.
We're wrecking ozone layers
Yeah,
in the
dude.
719, baby.
Yeah, man. All right.
That's
Well,
funny.
anyways, I'm Thad B.
That's that beat. Give it up for that, everybody. Hey, it was a pretty good pod. Stay tuned to the socials for what I apparently let.
Yeah, dude.
Nothing crazy.
We're
Well,
rebranding. Also some cool shit coming up. So
Yep, stay tuned.
stay tuned for that. But
We'll let you know. Yeah, what? We were all really drunk at Looney's last night 'cause it was Tracy's birthday and it went all.
Joe, can I get a ride to my car?
Fucking yeah. 'Cause everybody's
Thanks.
car was there. Callum Reese is upstairs. He was sleeping in his underwear. Not really. He was on the couch in his full jeans and the belt was still on. Same thing. Whenever you go to bed and like you're still wearing a belt with jeans and stuff, you're like fully buttoned up. Like I'll at least take the belt off. All right. Anyway, you guys have a good week.